jackass on that track. Now this track though, this one, with the popular, that supposed to be a pleasant message, and
it turned out into something.
Well, here's the fact. I was inspired by my favorite rapper. I think, you know, I copied practically his style off of Stitches.
Yep.
You know, a lot of people are like, don't get inspired by him. Nah, he's a F-boy, you know. Here's the thing, you know, he does get a lot of hate, and he might rap about drugs and everything, but here's the fact at the end of the day. He uses hate to promote himself. Because if you hear about someone doing a good song, you don't really hear about it that much.
Yeah.
You don't really want to go check it out. But if you hear someone doing like a bad song, it's like going against something.
Yeah.
And people are going to be like, what do you mean? And they want to go hear it.
Yeah.
A prime example is another rapper. I sort of like him. I'm with the iffy with them. Slim Jesus.
Yeah, he's alright.
With Drill Time. I'll admit.
Because I remember hearing about that. My buddy was like, "Oh, this song absolutely sucks." I'm like,
"What? That song did not suck. I would say hands down, that song was dope. Dope. It was a dope song, you know.
Alright.
I don't know. In my opinion, I thought it was pretty dope. It was the only part that it was because he was white, and the fact that he's not about that life.
Yeah.
Stitches, on the other hand, he is practically about that life, and he used the hate in order to get where he is. Now he's got a porch. And now he's eating $100 bills, which is pretty rad and pretty extreme.
He's got 3 kids. He's got to support somehow.
You know, he does. Actually, matter of fact, Stitches is getting better with his music. He mentions his mama all the time and how he bring her down, and you know he's doing it for her and with his kids and everything. And you know, people are like, "Oh, you just yelling, and you know you want to do drugs." Ooh. And I'm like, you know, there's much more to it than that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's the rapper persona, like, oh, rappers go do drugs, rappers go do this, rappers go do that, you know, rappers pop off guns at people.
And that's what really inspired into that diss track.
Popular,
yeah, I was pissed off. Like especially when that I got a YouTube copyright at the same time. With that fake pop style, oh my god, I was pissed about that.
Yeah.
And for some reason, that copyright claim I sent to them got rejected. I sent another one. Hopefully, I'm on the bet it's going to get rejected.
Yeah, it's probably going to get rejected again.
But anyways, that track, if you really want to analyze it, most of the lyrics really bashed on how the hoes...
How the popular act.
For crying out loud, I compared him to O.J. Simpson. That's a really big comparison because everybody knows what he did.
Yeah.
Like, he might have got off for it, but he did go to jail for, like, a robbery he did.
Yeah.
And just to come back with a book saying he did it.
Yeah.
But they can't do another trial because of it, because, I don't know, some law. They can't do it.
Yeah.
Mistrial or something like that. Oh, hell no. But that track, Stitches really inspired me in that track, especially with the guns. Like, one of his tracks did inspire me to do it, like with the hook.
Yeah.
But the whole situation behind pull up to popular with a question and why. The whole persona of that is why are you being mean to us? What did we ever do to you? You know, why are you supposed to take shots at us when we did nothing?
And if we take shots back, yet you guys...
Which confirms into the, I don't know, I'm not going to throw the school district, whatever, under the bus, but, you know, it kind of goes along with it. I'm not going to talk too much about it because, you know, because I'm under surveillance and everything, and I don't want to get in trouble, but anyways, but seriously, you know, that was supposed to be a positive message, and it just came out backwards.
Yeah, it's like I remember, I believe it was a line in there, I don't know if it was from Pulp to Popular, or True to Popular, or from another song, but it was like, I think you mentioned a popular kid getting in trouble, and then the dean kind of tells him to go away, but an unpopular kid gets in trouble, you know, he gets a detention, a suspension, whatever it is. I
think it might have been on another song, but this one that did have some, like one verse or a couple lines that has them like that.
It's just how much more can you actually take before someone actually legit, you know?
No. Well, you know, I think it was the whole fact that I was aggressive on the track that really...
That's good, though. Being aggressive.
Yeah. I did show emotion. You know, I had a rap said, dude...
Drives the point, man. It drives your point.
Well, here's the thing. It's kind of ironic, too. At the same time, I was also taking... Like I said, I do watch how to rap. I watch practically all his videos, except for a couple of them, like interviews and stuff. I do watch those occasionally, you know, if I'm bored. But mostly is how to rap. He did say, like, up your voice and like not up to the yelling.
Like Logic. He builds it up, and if you've heard Under Pressure, he builds that up. He goes
Shikindo or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Shikindo. That's like some Japanese, like samurai fighting. That's what it sounds like. But no, seriously, he did another video about voice crack. He did another video.
Sorry.
Before that, explaining upping your voice, you know, and I took that to heart, and I'm like looking, you know, and since I was listening to Stitches at the same time, that really contributed to it.
Yeah.
And, what else was I going to say? I don't know, just overall, I just kind of, I don't know. He really kind of drove the point, like...
Aren't you doing, like, another diss track, too, called Letter to My Unborn?
Yes, that's going to be on, actually, I'm planning on releasing the EP.
Okay.
Hopefully, if I can record, I will probably be recording until next month, most likely.
Yeah.
If, you know, if worse comes to worse, I probably won't be recording until the end of the year.
Yeah.
Which I think is kind of too extreme because, you know, they did, you know, all the adults, here's the funny thing, all the adults that, you know, were kind of saying the track was too extreme, every single one said I had talent. And then you come to us, a lot of them are like, nah, you know, I think that goes hand in hand with the generation gap, especially with how adults, you know.
See kids and how kids see adults.
Yeah, you know. Sometimes I can't blame them, but
yeah, I've seen some pretty stupid things in this school. Not naming names.
Drama.
Yeah, drama. The stupid things I see that go on in the halls. You know, it just makes me question why.
And then you have someone like me who's willing to speak up. You know, I'm not afraid to speak my mind.
No, I know.
I'm willing to. You know, but here's the thing though. I have to think about my future too. You know.
Yeah.
If after school, I will definitely mention names. I'm not gonna like give a guarantee. If I'm at a school and freaking crap, I might mention a couple names there and mention.
Yeah.
But definitely, I think this is definitely a life lesson. You know, especially in music concept with guns. I think the guns were kind of maybe overrated.
Maybe.
Yeah, because I did kind of. I don't know, what they're trying to tell me was that if someone listens to the track and then coming in and then doing something bad with an actual gun,
yeah,
you know, I don't want to have that fault, me inspiring someone to do it, I don't.
Yeah. You want to get a positive message. You want people to.
Yeah, where a lot of my music is.
Yeah.
But then again, some people might say, oh wait, you have a couple of tracks that are kind of, have nothing to do with a positive message.
Yeah, well, you can go fuck yourself. Every artist has something like that.
Yes, and that goes into...
It's basically when Eminem did Slim Shady.
Yes, actually, every artist, you know, has a variety of music. You can't... Here's the thing about rap. There's people in camps. There's two camps.
Yeah.
There's a serious camp, and then there's a...
The trap.
Not really just trap. Trap really falls into this, but that's the I don't give a shit. Where's the party music?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you know, a lot of artists do balance it, and then, you know, a lot of people look at, a prime example, Tupac. You know, there is a couple of tracks where he was definitely, you know, it was a party track, and then it wasn't serious at all.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, all those tracks are sitting. No, not really. You know, I listened to all his albums, including the damn albums that after his death, that were just freaking, oh, this was made before his death, but we're just gonna slide under the rug.
Yeah.
But honestly speaking, him and another, especially with Stitches, another point example, he does have a couple songs that are serious too, you know. I think one of his songs was Mama. He kind of had his own spin to it. Like, it doesn't sound serious, but in the lyrics itself, it was serious. Like, he was talking about how he gave his mama pain, and he was saying sorry. He actually took some of the hook, like some of the words from Little Boozy's, another inspiration, I'm Sorry, which is really where I'm getting inspiration for Letter to My Unborn, which is the track I already wrote all the lyrics, and I'm going to be seeing, when I'm hopefully recording in the next couple of weeks, hopefully. But that's going to fall into the Reflection EP. But no, seriously though, freaking that diss track, I don't know. Looking back though, you know, if I could, I would definitely put it back up. Yeah. And even though it does have a bad take in the way I said it, I definitely did have a good positive message. So my main goal was to wake people up.